So fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. Welcome to the WAAW Foundation. WAAW stands for Working to Advance African Women in Science and Technology. I would love to welcome the team, to our board members, to our donors, to our friends of WAAW Foundation. Thank you for joining us. And this is our very first semi-annual address of the foundation, and we wanted to give everybody a really good idea of where we are. It's taken us a while to get here, but we are really excited to be here. Finally, we are here. And finally, we've come to the end of the second quarter of 2023. I'm extremely excited, very proud to sort of share some of the progress that we've made so far. While some of you recently joined WAAW Foundation and jumped onto this mission, some of you have been here for a while, and all of us together have helped to smooth out the bumps that we started this year with. We started this year with quite a bit of bumps, and we are gradually smoothing out those bumps, and we're very excited. We're beginning to have some more structure at the WAAW Foundation, and we're very excited about that. I just want to appreciate you all. Your time, your effort, your dedication has shown in the accomplishments we have come to this so far. Each one of you has worked really hard and have shown dedication, so thank you. Your commitment and belief in the WAAW Foundation mission, it means so much more to us than you will ever know. So you embody WAAW Foundation's values, and it shows every one of you adds something unique and something different to the foundation. When I think about what makes up the WAAW Foundation team, these are the qualities, our cultural values that come to mind. First is dedication to the pursuit of excellence. A leadership team that really focuses on being a team player. The second one is a strong passion for the WAAW Foundation mission, and then an innovative and growth mindset. These are the cultural values, the core values we've identified that help us at WAAW Foundation to do what we are doing. Additionally, diversity, equity, inclusion is part of who we are. We're a Pan-African organization, but we open our hands to anybody, anyone, anywhere who is a friend of WAAW Foundation, who is interested in promoting our vision. So I just want to say welcome. WAAW Foundation, I want to start by sharing why we prioritize hiring individuals who exemplify passion in our mission, as well as come with the experience and are ready to work hard and bring the necessary skills to get the job done. So let me start by appreciating our WAAW Foundation team. We have come to rely on your strengths, and together with our unified vision, I believe that we're moving into WAAW 2.0 and we're ready to make significant impact. Let's spend some time sharing about where we are today, because it's 100% because of the roles that each and every one of us have played that the foundation has survived 17 years. So we are 17 years this year, 2023. We have been doing this work for a while. And I want to thank all our team members and our board members and friends, our funders. We want to thank everybody who has contributed to our growth so far. It's amazing how much we've grown in the last 17 years, but I particularly would like to focus on 2023 to sort of talk about some of the things that we have accomplished. Before I do that, however, I'd like to call out some of the team members who have shown a dedication to our core values. When I think about dedication to the pursuit of excellence, we are talking about team members who have really focused on learning quickly, absorbing that knowledge, and implementing it effectively to move our mission forward. Despite the challenges we faced this year, both as individuals and as organizations, we've not stopped striving for excellence. Our team members have taken up new roles, new responsibilities, and shown a keen dedication to the foundation's goals. So we're hoping and we're striving to foster an environment that encourages innovation, that encourages creativity and growth. And our mantra is that we will keep soldiering on. We wholeheartedly believe that failures are part of our lessons. And so we take each failure, we learn from it, and we continue to grow. And as we grow together, we want to make sure that we're forming a cohesive unit that will drive us forward. Innovation and a growth mindset is ingrained in our culture. We're constantly seeking new ways to achieve and improve our impact, and I'll share some of that. We've embraced this change. Our environment is changing rapidly, and if we've embraced the change, we've welcomed it, we've seen mistakes as learning opportunities, and we continue to show a dedication to growth mindset. In this particular realm, I would like to highlight our team player, Grace Ote, who was a WAAW Foundation scholar 3 years ago, got the scholarship, completed her university degree successfully because of the WAAW Foundation scholarship, went on to join the WAAW Foundation team, first as an intern, and then has now grown to be the program manager at WAAW Foundation. And in 3-4 years, Grace has shown immense growth and has shown immense innovation in driving our programs forward, in particular in leading our Fellows and Scholars program. And this year she's able to achieve 15 new chapters, and I will speak a little bit more about that. Grace is here today, and I wanted to say thank you to Grace for the amazing work that she's been doing, and just for exemplifying who we are at WAAW Foundation. And Grace, I may ask you to speak a little bit, because you are the poster child of what we do at WAAW Foundation. And seeing you grow and become an empowered African woman just brings so much joy and continues to validate the work that we do at WAAW Foundation. When it comes to self-leadership and accountability, I would like to mention our team member, Moromoke. Moromoke is here today. Moromoke serves as our admin and HR manager. And Moromoke has exemplified unique qualities of self-leadership and accountability, coming from an accounting background and growing in the area of being an admin and HR manager. We recognize that she has brought unique skills and talents to the team, and she has continued to empower other team members and really help us to build a cohesive team around WAAW Foundation. Moromoke, we appreciate the self-leadership you've exemplified and the accountability you are helping to build within the team. Thank you for maintaining a very high level of competence in your tasks throughout this quarter and this year. So we appreciate that. When it comes to passion for the WAAW Foundation mission, I would like to mention a couple of people. First of all, our intern, Faith Onyemachi, who has been interning with us for over a year now, has been an amazing poster child for the WAAW Foundation. Faith, I would like to recognize you for the work and the passion you have for the WAAW Foundation mission. Along with our other interns, we recently onboarded a new intern, Grace Annie, who is also a scholar, a WAAW Foundation scholar. We also have 2 interns, Karuna from South Africa, and McKinsey, who works right here from the Dallas office. We are excited to see your commitment to advancing STEM education for African women. In Q2, I particularly felt this passion the most from you all who are our interns, who are driving our outreaches and our chapter programs, despite the challenges, despite the diversity across the various countries in Africa, and despite the unique roles that we have called you to play. Each of you have exemplified this core value of WAAW Foundation. You've jumped on board, you've quickly learned the intricacies of the foundation's work, and your program manager, Grace, has helped you to onboard you with the right processes and the strategies to support the WAAW mission. We want to say thank you for your dedication and your love for STEM education for African women, and we really continue to encourage your participation in the WAAW Foundation mission. Each one of you, our team, have shown eagerness and readiness to work together. But I would like to call out the efforts of Tumishe, who is our social media manager, in building this amazing collaborative team spirit with an amazing sense of service. Tumishe has risen to the call every time we have called upon him to really drive the mission of WAAW Foundation abroad in telling our stories in unique ways. He has managed to bring together this team, working with our team members and working with our volunteers. Tumishe has really contributed in telling our stories in an amazing way. And I'd like to thank you for the collaborative spirit that you have brought in, especially working with our interns, bringing them under your wings and helping to incorporate them into the team. So thank you for the amazing work that you have done. At WAAW Foundation, we're devoted to our mission. We're not going anywhere. If you know us, if you know me, I keep saying that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Our goal is to leave a foundation that will survive way beyond us, that will survive way beyond their founder. WAAW Foundation mission is bigger than any one person. And I am proud that we are continuing to expand our ecosystem from our 400 plus volunteers who serve as our fellows to now over 150 scholarships that we have provided since inception, to now training over 2,000 STEM teachers across Africa. And now as we reimagine what Hacks Africa could be to impact millions across Africa, I'm excited to be part of this mission. And I'm excited that each one of you has been part of this mission. I would like to spend some time going over some of the accomplishments we've made this year in the last 2 quarters, because I'm super proud of where we are. Like I mentioned, we started the year with a few bumps, but in the first 6 months of this year, we've been able to accomplish quite a lot. First of all, I'd like to highlight that we successfully hosted our 1-week annual residential fellow summit that held in Cape Town of South Africa. And you can see some of those pictures there. In that summit, we trained 18 college fellows. We brought them from 8 different African countries, and we flew in 5 different expert facilitators. And we had our renowned speakers, including the former Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Town, as well as several industry experts, and WAAW alumni who joined us to really address the fellows and make sure that the fellows really understood and they were well trained. For 1 week, they drank from a fire hose, but they have all returned to their various chapters and they are doing amazing work. And for that, I am super proud. We also successfully organized and executed our monthly virtual fellows meetup series. And kudos to our program manager for doing an amazing job. In May and June, we recorded amazing success and successful, significant increase in the number of attendees from 40 fellows who attended in May to 60 fellows who attended in June and growing. So our monthly fellow series is alive and well and fully engaging, and we're excited about that. So more of that to come. Within these meetups, we have discussions, we have presentations, we have people come in and facilitate, and we have vibrant discussions. And we've received amazing positive feedback from attendees who have said that this has really changed their lives. So we're excited that we continue to do our monthly series. Additionally, this quarter alone, we have launched, like I mentioned, we have 3 ongoing facilitator-led and post-summit competitions going on for our fellows where they have amazing prizes to win. In particular, we have the WIZ Create Mobile App competition sponsored by one of our partners, and the total giveaway prize of $3,000 for our fellows who are working in their various chapters across, I believe there's about 13 chapters who are engaged in this competition, and they're building out mobile applications that will change Africa. And we're excited about that competition. We also have the Scholar Pop competition that is sponsored by another partner of us, with a total giveaway prize of $800 and free laptops to the winners. Again, we have several of our chapters who are engaged in that competition. And then we just concluded the Pan-African Robotics Competition, where WAAW Foundation fielded 4 teams from 4 different countries. And we did a good showing. This is the very first time that WAAW Foundation is participating in the Pan-African Robotics Competition. Unfortunately, we didn't move past the first round, but we're very excited about the excitement and the learning. And next year, we're definitely going to be enrolling a lot more teams and having a much stronger showing. So for this, I am very excited. Additionally, we've implemented innovative approaches and strategies to increase fellows' engagement in our STEM outreach. As you may know, every month we require our fellows, and now we have 57 chapters in 23 African countries. Every month, these fellows are engaged in STEM outreaches, where they go to secondary schools in their communities and evangelize STEM and recruit others like themselves to build out the pipeline. So this quarter, we have done a lot in terms of increasing engagement. From cleaning up our database, we spent a lot of time developing and cleaning out our database, which is hosted on Airtable, to creating comprehensive mailing lists, finding each and every fellow that we have touched in the last 17 years, and plugging them into our mailing lists and into our databases, and coordinating a centralized community on WhatsApp for all our fellows, our scholars, our teachers, all our alumni, trying to reach out to them and to re-engage with them. Furthermore, we have done quite a good job electing and training community leaders to help us to manage these virtual communities and to continue to provide training and encourage chapters to continue to help themselves to train. If you look on Instagram, we have also instituted that each and every one of our 57 chapters launch social media presence. So you will see WAAW Foundation chapters launch their own social media presence. And so within their own social media channels, they can tell their own stories and post their own pictures, and they're connected to the bigger WAAW Foundation vision, so that managing WAAW chapters is not something that we're just doing internally because we don't have the resources, but to train the chapters themselves to be able to manage and tell their own stories. And so we've done that as well. We've also, through an innovative idea, we've also increased the number of chapters. This year, we started the number of chapters, University WAAW Foundation chapters. We started at 43, and we have in 19 African countries. And at this point, we have 58 chapters in 23 African countries. Kudos again to our program manager, who has come up with an innovative way. In this, we added 15 chapters this year. Of the 15, 12 chapters were strategically launched through the scholarship program. And 3 of those chapters are chapters that are volunteer-led. This is the first time we're opening our WAAW Foundation programs to volunteers who are not WAAW scholars. And we're seeing that it can have immense impact in scaling the WAAW Foundation Fellows program. And so we're very, very excited about that. I'm excited. I can't imagine what WAAW will look like in the next 3 years as we open up and we begin to train at scale university students who are engaged in science and technology across Africa, and empower them and tool them to become the agents of change within their own communities and to tell their own stories. I'm particularly excited about this innovative idea, and can't wait to see what it would look like. Additionally, we've started to facilitate and empower chapters to raise their own funds. So the funding was very central, coming from WAAW Foundation. And as you can imagine, as we continue to scale, the impact of that is very limiting in what we can do. And so starting to train our own chapters and elect fundraisers within those chapters to support WAAW Foundation's fundraising efforts and to support their own chapters. That is a key effort that we've launched this quarter. Additionally, we have also instituted monthly prizes that we will be giving to chapters who are the most innovative and the most active. And this already is driving healthy competition and driving a lot of engagement and excitement within the chapters who are themselves going out and doing amazing work and even launching book clubs within their chapters. And we're excited about that. Another key accomplishment that we have made this quarter is to increase alumni engagement. We have started to reach out to our alumni and plug them into the various things that we're doing, whether it's facilitating various meetups or joining the WAAW Foundation board to make sure that their voice is being heard. We are beginning to really look at how we can re-engage our alumni and use them as key resources to tell their stories, as well as tell the stories of impact that WAAW Foundation has made on them. Our dedication to this aspect of our work is really key in highlighting the stories of impact that WAAW Foundation has had. Let me turn a little bit to the people side of WAAW Foundation, where WAAW Foundation has, first of all, successfully revamped its board. We are now in the process of recruiting and onboarding 2 new board members who bring amazing talent and energy to the board for our board 2.0, which we have envisioned last year. So we're excited that that is coming to fruition. We also were able to recruit a Texas-based summer intern who showed up at the office, and it made a huge difference that she joined the management team and supported the program impact. So that's that on the people side. Also in Africa, we have a proverb in Africa that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. We are looking at expanding our ecosystem to ensure that we're working with other people in this exciting space. So this quarter, we have really expanded our partnership efforts, and we have secured partnerships with organizations like Micron, who is a funder, like 8B Education, who supports our curriculum development, and Enhance V, who is supporting our hiring and recruiting efforts with our fellows. They have all contributed to the success of our activities. I also mentioned funders like WizKids, the McKinney Mercenary, the Pan-African Robotics Competition, as well as the Scholar Pop, who all strategically supported our programs and helped to provide sponsorship for our fellows program and our ongoing competitions. I just want to highlight that these partnerships are crucial. Forming these partnerships are crucial for us in building alliances that will accelerate our growth and scale our impact significantly. In these last 2 quarters, WAAW Foundation has also put a lot of efforts into expanding our social media reach. Just a few key numbers. On LinkedIn, WAAW Foundation has grown by almost 500% in the last quarter alone. And on YouTube, we have increased our subscribers by 700%. These are not just numbers that happened. These are numbers that happened because our social media team put a lot of effort into starting to expand our social impact and our messaging through videos and through telling our stories through the lenses of our partners and our participants. And for that, we are excited. And you will see that these efforts will continue well into Q3 and Q4. Now, let me just also mention a little bit with regards to growth of our team. We have started to focus a lot of efforts on professional development. 2 key things that are going on. The WAAW Foundation was accepted into an accelerator program called the Leaders of Scale, run by a UK organization. This is a 6-month program that brings in leaders or team members at the WAAW Foundation to really look at what we do at a WAAW Foundation level and figure out how we can scale And so this program is 2 months in, already a lot of learning from these programs, and we're really excited about the rest of the program and how we can scale this out. The second partnership we secured, which is with the European Business University, that organization has offered us and our participants, our team, our fellows, highly subsidized professional training. And I'll give you an example. For a program that typically will cost $2,000, our WAAW Foundation team is able to pay $7 to $10 to take professional training, from project management to data science to professional MBA program. We're able to get our staff trained, and we're able to also plug in our fellows into that. We're excited about these partnerships because it will really help to build professional training that is really needed with our team and our staff and our volunteers. And we're very excited about that, about the opportunity to work with the European Business School to upscale our workforce and our talent for the future. We are also proud of one of our team members who secured a Commonwealth Scholarship nominated by the WAAW Foundation. She will be proceeding to the United Kingdoms to do her master's degree. And these are the kinds of success stories we like to tell. This is what we are all about. We really just want to make sure that our fellows are being successful at what they do, and we're super proud of that. With regards to process improvement this quarter, we've started to improve a ton of our processes, from performance reviews to aggressive compensation plans for our team to make sure that we're hiring the best. WAAW is just really focusing on bringing on board highly qualified people who will take us to the next level. We're also revising our financial management policies, as well as addressing our program management policies, program management and implementation policies. In the future, you will see a lot more about the improvements that we're doing for our various programs, and ensuring that the policies our processes are very optimized. Let me say again that each one of you, everybody on this call, has been a crucial piece of the puzzle to unlock the next step for WAAW Foundation. And we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to our current team, to our board, to our funders, and to those of you who have been part of this mission before, those of you who have been with WAAW Foundation and are doing other things now. We want to say thank you. It takes every one of you to bring us to where we are, and we are very much aware of it. And so we want to say thank you for that. WAAW Foundation is on a path to amazing greatness. And this is a long-term journey that we have decided to take. And if you have heard me, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. We have been brave, we have been bold to keep taking one step after the other, even when we don't know how. With limited resources, with what we have continued to push, and we will not stop. WAAW Foundation will not stop until one African woman from a remote African village who has been through our WAAW Foundation program, until that woman is able to start a company like Facebook or Google, who will recruit thousands of women, thousands of people across the world, and solve a global problem. WAAW will continue to do the work that we're doing. I'm thrilled to have everyone be part of this journey. We continue to stay committed and driven and dedicated to making the next phase of WAAW Foundation the best yet. Together, we can aim to increase the number, to truly increase the number of African women who are in STEM. And we're looking to build amazing female technology innovators who will create hundreds of thousands of jobs to impact their communities and impact the world. So we are very excited that you are on it together with us. We are doing it together, and kudos to all of us. In wrapping this address up, I'd like to give you just a few key insights on what we will be focusing on in this third quarter of 2023. On the programs pillar, we are planning in the next few weeks, we are hosting a teacher training program in Nigeria, in Delta State of Nigeria, and we're targeting 60 to 100 STEM teachers. And this is going to be phenomenal for WAAW Foundation. And we're excited about that because this is our first in-person teacher training program since COVID. And we're excited and we're planning that amazing program. We will continue to drive our fellows engagement. Our fellows are our key stakeholders at WAAW Foundation. They are central to everything we do. And so we'll continue to ensure that they are engaged through a monthly series. And we're also driving training for our chapter leads, fundraising training, college preparatory training, job preparatory training, trying to plug them into internships. Those are the kinds of things that we'll continue to see happen within our fellows communities. We are also going to focus aggressively on developing a standardized curriculum and resources for our fellows when they go out to implement their outreaches, that we're able to provide them curriculum and resources that will help them ensure that they're doing a very impactful work within their chapters. One of the key deliverables before the end of the year as well is to implement a strategic and comprehensive tracking and evaluation system, particularly focused on our scholarship and STEM outreach program. Having now updated our database, we are now in a position to be able to roll out a tracking and evaluation system and figure out the impact, the long and short-term impact that our scholarships and outreach programs have had. You will also see that we are starting to look at fundraising very aggressively and to develop strategies around fundraising, as well as our She Hacks Africa program, which was put on pause last year while we re-strategized that program. On our people pillars, we are hiring, as mentioned, we are hiring 2 new board members. We are also looking to onboard and hire 2 senior team members, one being a senior program manager as well as a partnership manager. We will also be bringing on assistant program managers who will be recent graduates from the scholars from our alumni, as well as filling our pipeline with 4 new college interns that will join the WAAW Foundation internship program. We are also putting in place benefits for our staff, including health insurance and retirement benefits. So we will be focusing a lot on staff improvement, providing the packages that our staff need to really perform at their best. We're looking to hire the best and make sure that we're taking good care of our team. And so that's part of our strategic people plan. We are also building out a volunteer engagement process. At WAAW Foundation, one of the things that we're really blessed with is hundreds and hundreds of volunteers. And like I've mentioned before, there is no one week that we don't have someone reaching out to us saying, how can I volunteer? And we have not fully developed our volunteer engagement program. And the next 2 quarters, we're going to be figuring out how do we easily plug in volunteers and make sure that they're engaged to benefit them and to benefit the WAAW Foundation program. Now, on the partnership pillars, we are really going to focus on developing a partnership strategy. Who is in our ecosystem? Who are our key stakeholders? How do we engage with them? What resources are we going to assign to them? And how do we make sure that we're reporting to our partners? And this is what you'll see us doing a lot in Q3 and Q4. For that, we're hiring a partnership manager who is going to be a senior part of our team to help to drive our partnership engagement. And we're also going to be looking at engaging pro bono, a consulting firm who will help to think through some of our partnership, our strategic planning for the next 2 quarters. And so that's what we're doing on the partnership pillar. On the social media promotions pillar, we will continue to drive engagement, focusing primarily on LinkedIn and YouTube, growing that aggressively across those 2 channels. And the goal is to tell our stories clearer and better through videos, and by really handing off the responsibility of telling these stories to our fellows who are the ones who are being impacted, training them and giving them the experience they need to create content and to post and to tag and to share. That is what you're going to be seeing in the next 2 quarters as we intentionally promote engagement. Once again, I want to say thank you. Thank you to you all who have been part of this journey. Some of you have joined us recently. Some of you are just have been with us for years and years. And I want to say thank you. Together, we can make a change. We can make a significant dent in engaging African women and empowering them to change their communities and to change the world. I believe in this vision. It's here for the long term. We will never stop until we accomplish our mission. And so I want to thank you all for your contribution. I remain incredibly committed. I remain incredibly excited to this vision. And together, I know that we can move mountains. Thank you all for making this dream a reality. And thank God for bringing us together to this day. Here is to the next 2 quarters of making remarkable strides at WAAW Foundation. So thank you all for listening to that. And with that, I would like to open it up to questions before I hand it off to Grace to take the floor and tell us a little bit of her own journey and her own story of being here. So if you have a question, please feel free to put it in the chat or to just unmute yourself and speak up.
Thank you very much, Dr. Noma. I don't really have a question. I just want to say thank you very much for your kind words to myself and the team. Really appreciate everything, your leadership skill and your tutoring, your mentorship, your management style. It really helps us to get better at the job and as a person. So we're very grateful for everything that you do. We are very grateful for learning from you. Thank you so much for appreciating us today. It really means a lot. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. Thank you very much, Dr. Noma.
Well, thank you so much, Mo. I really appreciate that. And let me also call out our former team members who are here. We are very, very honored that you would be here. Susan and Sunday and Loveth, thank you for being here. Without your contribution, WAAW Foundation will not have made the significant impact that it made. And I want to, make sure to let you know that you guys continue to be a significant part of WAAW Foundation. So thank you so much. Thank you to our board members who made time, short notice, long notice to be here. You guys help to drive the strategy. We're excited about where we're going. So thank you for being engaged in this journey. Awesome. All right. So let me open it up for Grace. Grace, if you would please share your story, a little bit about the impact that WAAW Foundation had with you. And the reason we are calling on Grace is, like I said, while we were doing our quarterly performance reviews, there are a few people who have passed through WAAW Foundation who are the poster child of WAAW Foundation. And what is the poster child of WAAW Foundation? Our goal is to empower African women through STEM education. So to see someone who was struggling, who comes from a very humble background, and who acquires the skill to move to the next level and become empowered through being engaged with the WAAW Foundation, that's success. And our goal is, how can we replicate that story again and again? How can we replicate 1 million stories like this? How can we learn from what we've done in the past? And how can we make sure that there are so many more Graces who come out of WAAW Foundation? So I'm very excited about this story and so many other stories that we have, but Grace is here today. So Grace, if you would tell your story real quick for us.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Noma. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Grace Ote, and yeah, I'm a program manager at WAAW Foundation, but I'd just like to share a little bit of my story with WAAW. So I'd like to express my deepest appreciation for this opportunity. and to everyone that has contributed to my success at WAAW Foundation and the success of the organization as a whole. You know, truly we have grown so much, especially from the second quarter of the year into this third quarter. We've achieved so much, of which Dr. Noma has already highlighted most of it. So I'm going to be sharing more of my personal journey at WAAW Foundation. So my journey with WAAW Foundation started in 2018 as a WAAW scholar. So beyond gaining the WAAW Foundation scholarship, which greatly helped me in my academics to complete college and finish up with a good result. So I'm really grateful to WAAW for the many opportunities they provide African women to move ahead in their career, in their education, complete college education, without the fear of thinking, how am I going to get the funds to complete my education? How do I pay my tuition or get academic books? It was a huge relief for me getting the WOW Foundation scholarship. And beyond the financial assistance, it also boosted my confidence and courage, because I thought if I can do this, then I can go ahead and do more. And right after graduation, WOW Foundation employed me as an intern, another opportunity to learn and grow and also become economically empowered. So this has been a key to my career growth and professional development. It's been 2 years. Okay, yeah, I gained the scholarship in 2018. So since 2018 till now, it's been 5 years of learning and improving and becoming a better individual and giving back to the community and the society. So I'm excited about the many young women that have grown from this program. Due to the nature of my work at WOW, I interact directly with scholarship beneficiaries, college fellows, and I hear their stories. I hear the many thank yous. They may not be able to reach Dr. Noma or the management directly, but I hear the stories and it encourages me to do more. So I moved from a program intern to a program manager, and like I said, just been learning and growth and a lot of support from the organization. I'm thankful for the opportunities that we have to learn, the learning opportunities that WOW provides to staffs. We're currently undertaking the courses from the European Business University, and it's been a lot of eye-opening and improving on your skills and positioning yourself better to make more impact. And truly, like Dr. Norman mentioned earlier, I got nominated for the Commonwealth Master Scholarship through WOW. And excitedly, I'll be moving to the UK to continue my postgraduate studies. This is something I have dreamt of, but it's not something that I dreamt of it, but then the means, like, how do I do it? Studying in the UK it's a whole lot. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity to be nominated by WOW and beginning my master's program at the university in the United Kingdom. So it's been a whole lot of growth for me. I am proud of the journey. I'm proud of our achievements as an organization, especially in this second quarter of the year, providing education opportunities to girls in Africa, empowering marginalized communities. And we might not even be able to mention the secondary school students that we reach directly through our college to secondary mentorship program. But I believe if they had the opportunity and privilege to say thank you to WOW, it would be a whole lot of thank you. We've promoted sustainability in our programs, the mentorship programs, beyond the financial assistance that we provide to our scholars. We also pair them with mentors, individuals in professionals in their fields, industry experts that build them, encourage them, build confidence in them, uh, taking them through their academic career and providing other opportunities to them. So this is a huge opportunity for African girls. And I'm really grateful that I'm part of this mission, WOW's mission of promoting STEM education and increasing the pipeline of African girls' interest in STEM. I am glad that I'm part of this opportunity. It's something I always dreamt of, looking for opportunities to either volunteer, make an impact. And through WOW Foundation, it's been a lot of impactful programs and interaction with amazing young women. You never can tell the potentials that these women carry in them until they get this opportunity to unleash their potentials and also give back to their community. So I'm grateful to WAAW. I I would not be able to like mention everything, all the growth that I've experienced at WAAW Foundation. I'm thankful to the management for their exemplary leadership. Thank you so much, Dr. Norma, for saying yes to this vision. Thank you for taking up this mission. I know we do encounter challenges at some point as an organization, like every other organization do as well. But we have grown through it. We've grown as an organization. We've grown as individuals. It's been an amazing journey. Interacting with my team members. I'm grateful for every one of you, and I remain a product of WAAW Foundation. Yes, so wherever I go, I carry the WAAW spirit. Wherever I go, I would definitely talk about WAAW Foundation. I would tell WAAW Foundation to every African girl I meet. I would broadcast everything that we're doing at WAAW Foundation and encourage everybody to participate and get involved. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm truly grateful. So
Thank you very much, Grace. Thank you so much for sharing. It was very inspiring to hear your story, and thank you for sharing your story with us. We are very happy that WAAW Foundation is part of your story, and we are really looking forward to everything that you are going to accomplish in this new chapter. Thank you to everyone that joined. Thank you very much to our board members, to our alumni, staff alumni, and whole team members. You've all been amazing. You've been a huge part of what we do. You've been a huge part of our achievements and our accomplishments as an organization. And we really look forward to what we're able to accomplish in this third quarter. I don't know if Dr. Noma has anything else to add.
Yes, just to share our recognition and award. So we have the Employee Half of the Year award that we are announcing today. And we all have done a great job. So this is not but there's always one person who you say, this is, the award goes to. So we want to really recognize the dedication, the pursuit of excellence, the commitment to innovation, and the commitment to the passion of WAAW Foundation that this individual has displayed and exemplified. These are our WAAW Foundation core values. Throughout this first quarter, this first half of the year, this individual has learned, continued to upskill themselves, learn new skills. They have taken feedback in a very positive way, gone back, retooled, and they have exemplified who we stand for. And so this award will go to Grace Ote. Grace, congratulations on winning WAAW Foundation Half of the Year award. And here is some music for you. Grace, congratulations on that. I don't know if you have a few words to say before we for final questions, but congratulations on really exemplifying the WAAW Foundation. Amazing, amazing work you've done. I can't brag on you here, but we've had conversations with each and every one of you through our performance review. And so, Grace, congratulations on this award.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm deeply honored and grateful. Thank you so much, Dr. Noma. This is awesome. I don't know how to feel, but I'm really grateful to WAAW Foundation, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for all the opportunities that I've had. I've had to grow, to improve as an individual, from being an intern. Like, I didn't imagine that the growth will be this quick to this point, but I'm really grateful to WAAW Foundation. Thank you to all the board members. Thank you to my amazing team members. Like, your roles have been very pivotal in my success at WAAW. So I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. I feel so honored.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Let
Yeah,
me
Dr.
open.
Noma,
Yes,
sorry.
please go ahead. Tumishe,
If
good.
yes, ma'am.
Great to hear your voice.
Thank you, ma'am. So if I have your permission, we prepared something short for Grace, just to show our appreciation of what she has done. So
That's great.
I don't know if you can see my screen.
It's almost about to. Yes. Beautiful.
Congratulations, Grace.
Oh
We
my
wish you
God.
more success. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so much, team. Thank you more, Grace. Mackenzie, Faith, thank you so much. You all are the best.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tumishe, thank you for sharing. Please, anyone who has final words sharing, this is the time. Tumishe, that's a great put together. Thank you for putting that together.
Thank you.
Any questions, final words? Okay. If there are no final words, I'll wrap it up and say thank you again for everybody who has joined this State of the Foundation address. We will have another one in January of next year just to keep everybody updated. So we want to thank our team again, thank our board members, our funders, our facilitators, our prior team members, our alumni, our fellows, our scholars, our entire ecosystem. And this will continue to, highlight some of the work that we're doing. So we just wanted to say thank you. And with that, I'd like to wish you all a great rest of the day. Have a phenomenal day ahead. And please keep supporting our mission at WAAW Foundation. So thank you all again for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Norma. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations, Grace. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Yeah. Bye.
Nice
Bye.
to see you all. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.